Hello everybody, this is Go Against the Tide TV from America. We are Polish television, but we have a special guest tomorrow, Congressman Thomasem Massie from Kentucky. It's a pleasure and honor to have you in our Polish television.
Well, it's an honor to have you here in the United States.
I'm here, of course, with Pastor Paweł Chojecki, and I have a question, because you said that you came into politics after being engineering. But why? What is the cause of this, going into politics?
Well, a lot of politicians are lawyers. But I heard from an engineer once that we need more engineers in politics and in government, because lawyers are trained to take a position and then go search for facts that only support their position, whereas engineers are trained to collect all of the facts and then and only then come up with a position or an answer that fits those facts. So the lawyers have it backwards and the engineers have it right. So we need more engineers in government.
I will think about it, because I am an engineer too.
Good, thank you.
And during your speech on John Birch Society anniversary, you showed card for voting.
Yes, I got it right here.
Yes, and you said that it's not belong to you, but to whom?
So that's right. I used this card on the floor of the House of Representatives. I put it in a machine and I register yay or nay or present. But this is not my card. It may have my picture on it, but this card is not mine. This card belongs to 750,000 Americans. That is the size of a congressional district. That's how many people I represent. So they are loaning me this card 2 years at a time, because our elections are every 2 years, and they trust me to make judgments for them, but ultimately this is their card and they can take it back.
Amazing. We would like to have such politicians in Poland, isn't it?
Yeah. And we've heard that you were talking with President Donald Trump, and you met him. And for our Polish people, it's very important to pass the message to President Donald Trump that we really love him in Poland, because when we came to the situation that he won, not Hillary Clinton, it was, I don't know how
great
to say
joy.
It. Joy in
A celebration in our studio too.
Because we thought that we will lost our country, because you're the light for the free world. And could you pass to the President Trump that he will, do and make America great again, and through this he will make Poland great again?
That's an interesting point, and I will pass it to him, because the American media try to portray our president as unpopular in other countries. But for instance, I went to India last October, and in India they love President Trump. They have many of the same challenges with radical Islamic groups in India. They have the same problem with communist China. They have many of the same challenges that the United States faces, other countries face, and these are challenges that President Trump is taking head on. And so what I found when I traveled to India, I'm glad to hear is the same in Poland, that our president is actually popular in other countries as well.
There was a research in the European Union countries, and there was the first place for Poland, because Polish people, 80% of Polish people have positive attitude toward America, and we are on the first place in the European Union. So, in the last question, we've heard that you are an independent congressman, and it's not easy way to do politics. And how could you manage to, with all these critics around, and you able to do the politics?
It's very difficult. In the United States, we pretend there are only two points of view, Republican and Democrat. In other countries, I imagine in Poland there are probably more than 2 parties. Maybe there's only one.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
we joke about the same in the United States. There's Washington, D.C., and then there's the people. And so it is tough within your party to be independent because they want 100% compliance. Mm-hmm. I vote with my party 75% of the time. This statistic is on the internet. And that makes me the least faithful, and so they call me Mr. No. But I only vote no 25% of the time, yet to them that's not tolerable. But you can, the people that work for me in Kentucky, they thank me for taking my beatings in Washington, D.C., because otherwise they would be taking the beatings in Kentucky. Mm-hmm. Like, you are going to take a beating somewhere, and so you can either take your beating in Washington, or you can take it when you go back to see the people you represent, the ones who have loaned you the voting card. And so I prefer to take my beatings in Washington, D.C., so I can be popular back home, not just for popular sake, but to be appreciated for doing the job they sent me to do.
Congressman.
But you are faithful to American Constitution, 99.
Yeah, 99%. Yes. That's, I don't know what the 1% is on the score. We're going to go look that one up. But I have 3 tests before I will vote for a bill. Number 1, is it faithful to the Constitution? Number 2, can we afford it? There's a lot of nice stuff we would like to do that may be constitutional, yet we cannot afford it. And number 3, is this really the role of the federal government? Or should the states, or the counties, or the cities, or the families be solving this problem? Now I also have a 4th test. Sometimes I have to apply. If it's a 2,000-page bill and it's this thick, and they want me to vote on it 8 hours after showing it to me, sometimes I have to vote no because I'm not able to answer those 3 questions. I'm not given time.
Congressman, thank you so much for being with us. It's a pleasure to hear you, to listen to you, and to meet you. It will be an honor for our viewers to have you in Poland, and we invite you to Poland.
I would love to come to Poland, especially I hear you have some very good engineers.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. It was Go Against the Tide TV studio from America, from John Birch Society anniversary. Goodbye.
Do zobaczenia.